Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right. We got another reaction video here. This is going to be coming from Dreamers Pro podcast, Dreamers Pro, and he has a clip from Gil's Arena. The name of the video is "All Hell Breaks Loose on Gil's Arena as Tempers Flare Over a Heated Kobe Bryant-LeBron James Debate." Now, when I did that video with Gilbert Arenas and Paul George, and I'm like, or me and Ant did that video, and we're like, I wonder if Gil is putting out this notion in regards to LeBron James that, like, well, MJ's the GOAT because he's this magical creature that no one can ever live up to. Like, in like the side of his mouth, he's kind of saying, like, LeBron has lived up to it, but no one will allow LeBron to be better than Michael Jordan because it's the aura of Michael Jordan, instead of, like, what I think most people view it as, like, where it's like, this guy is just better. And even if you're just a layman fan, like, oh, this guy wins. He wins. He has magic, like, crazy moments in basketball history, all-time stats and all this shit. And it's like, well, that guy's, he looks, at least on the surface, to appear flawless, even though he is flawed, just like everyone else is. Also, the layman can notice that LeBron James has flaws that are greater than Michael Jordan's, and his achievements fall shorter than Michael Jordan's. Just dumb guy logic can figure that one out. And Gilbert was like, I don't know, it felt like he's kind of gaslighting the audience, and like, yeah, MJ's the GOAT, but because he's this magical creature that no one can ever reach. Even if you win 30 titles in a row, you'll never pass him because his aura. And like, I don't think basketball fans think that way. I think they're looking for someone to be that great in their lifetime that they get to fucking witness. I think people that are older that watched Jordan in his prime would be hyped to see, like, shit, I got to see the GOATs, like, in my lifetime. I saw MJ, and this new kid came around in 2030 and fucking did all this crazy shit. Maybe it's Anthony Edwards, who knows? But I would think, I'm sure there's some, obviously, fanboy dick riders that will stick to fucking MJ no matter what. Just like there's LeBron versions. But I would hope and expect that most people would, like, they would give respect to the guy they think is like, okay, this guy is as good or maybe even better than MJ. I think it's very, very possible. But whatever, that's an old video. People were saying, like, no, Gilbert thinks MJ's the best because of legit reasons. I'm like, okay, maybe. Let's see if Gilbert does some dancing in this video. So I'm going to let Dreamers Pro set this up. I will now shut up and stop rambling. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things in our city. Today we got a hilarious show for you guys.
I'm lazy, bro. Let him set it up.
Into it, man, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, we have a survey that we'd love you guys to fill out.
Like and subscribe to Artist Dad.
Some Amazon gift cards. You definitely want to be a part of that because we're going to give them out pretty soon. So we're going to pin that in the comments. It'll only take you about 3 to 5 minutes to do it. We'll appreciate if you help us fill that out. Appreciate that. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So this morning, I woke up and I looked at my phone. I jumped on YouTube to see what kind of happened while I was asleep. And a video was suggested to me from Gil's Arena. And in this video, they had the thumbnail. And in the thumbnail, you see Rashad McCants. I think you had LeBron in the middle, and then you had Gilbert Arenas on the right. And the caption said something to the effect of, confronting the biggest LeBron hate. Oh no, Gilbert Arenas confronts the biggest LeBron James hater, right? So I was like, okay, this is going to be pretty interesting. So I click on the video, and of course you have Kenyon Martin, he's there. You have Brandon Jennings there. Then you have Rashad McCants, who's the resident Kobe guy, and then you have Gilbert Arenas, who's the resident LeBron guy, but tries to say he's not, but he is. So the conversation.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, I don't even think he's like a LeBron guy. I think he's reading the tea leaves and what will get the audience, around and what will stand out in the in a conversation. Because if the entire panel's like, yeah, MJ's the GOAT, then you're not gonna have much of a debate show, are you? You have yelling and screaming at each other. So, anyways, here we go.
Came up, and apparently they were talking about, they were towards the tail end of talking about what happened between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers, and then these gentlemen start getting into this shouting match of Rashad McCants essentially saying, I'm the resistance here, right? I'm the person that whenever you say something, LeBron is this and this and this, I'm the guy that's going to push back. And Gilbert Arenas is like, why you got to be that guy? Or if you love basketball, why you got to say this? And he's like, what do you mean? But I'm the opposite. So they start getting back. They get into this hilarious back and forth that I thought was absolutely funny. So what we want to do is we're going to play the exchange between Rashad McCants and Gilbert. They actually had the rest of the fellas up there cracking up. We want to play the exchange between these two guys here. And then we're going to come back and really get into the show. Take a listen to these two gentlemen here.
We know how great LeBron is. We're not taking away from his greatness. Count it against them. Because the age don't make you better than the other greats. Because you're playing longer than the other greats play don't mean you're greater than anything. Everyone has their own greatness.
No one says that only LeBron haters use great.
No, there's no such thing as a LeBron hater. It's just reality. What? It's just reality. I beg. LeBron is just reality. They're called LeBron sexuals, though. No. That when you mention Brian, you know what they say in the comment? Man, why you niggas hate Brian so much? Why? It's like, so they can't be no opposition? They can't be no opposition?
A whole lot of them. Why do they need to be? Are you a basketball fan?
Listen, when you play against somebody, what's the other side?
There's no other. There's no other side.
It's an opponent?
Yeah.
It's the opposition.
Yes.
Right. So you're not playing against a bunch of motherfuckers who want you to score every time and we just lay it. That means I got defense here. It's defense here. You know what I am? I'm the defense. And y'all don't like my defense. That's why.
What?
You don't like that I'm here to say, nah, I don't like that. Nah, I don't respect that. Okay. Nah, I'm cool on that.
But what does that mean? What does that mean?
Basketball.
That's what you're saying.
He threw the sub right there, bro.
You gonna throw more.
Has Rashad had enough, bro? Has he had enough? I don't know. All right, here we go.
Nothing. Just basketball.
But what are you saying?
I'm the defense.
You are.
I'm the villain. If he's the hero, I'm the villain.
But why does it have to be a hero or a villain? That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to pick sides. If you're a basketball fan, you're a basketball fan.
I'm a student. I'm not a fan.
That means
that's the difference. I'm a student.
You like
players.
You like a player. So that means if you that's the problem.
I like the game, Gilbert.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Because if you like the game, you will like LeBron. What? If you like the game.
No.
You will like LeBron. If you love the game, you will love his greatness.
LeBron, you like LeBron. That's the difference.
I like LeBron.
The game is bigger
I like
than
Magic.
The game is
I like
bigger
Shaq.
The game is
I like Kareem. I like Bird. I like Duncan. I like basketball.
So
hold the fuck on. I need to hold on here because didn't he shit on these guys' era and all that shit?
Yeah.
Didn't he do that? So
yes, he did to defend LeBron.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like he's saying I can shit on their era, but also love them as basketball players. Why can't Rashad do that? Why can't Rashad criticize LeBron James, but also love basketball and love him as a basketball player if he wants it or whatever? I don't get Gil's logic here. He's doing this thing that I see LeBron fans doing, which is the thing that Rashad McCants was bringing up in the first place, which is if you criticize him, you're a hater. You hate him. Like, well, hey man, he shoots 71% from the free throw line. That's not very good. You're hating on LeBron, bro. You're hating on him. Oh yeah, he had 7 turnovers that game. You're hating on him, bro. Why are you focusing on that? Why don't you focus on his
He doesn't go back
score?
on defense he doesn't get a call on offense.
He pump faked at a woman in the crowd. What are you hating on LeBron for, bro? Maybe she said the N-word, huh? You ever think about that, huh? It's like, what are we doing here? It's like a critique of him means you're hating on him, and
Let it play.
I will let it play. But I get Rashad's point. Like he's gonna say it in a dumb way, man. But I think I get what he's saying. I'm playing defense, all right? He's like, I'm not just gonna let this let bullshit just fly past me. I'm gonna stand up to it. Okay. Here we go.
I like Magic.
The game is
I like
bigger than
Shaq.
the game is
I like
bigger.
Kareem. I like Bird. I like Duncan. I like basketball.
So
I watch the game. I'm not rooting against Jokic and them. I'm cheering my team
You are a
on.
liar.
I'm rooting my team on.
You're a LeBron fan.
I'm a basketball. I'm a Laker fan.
All of y'all have already came out and said
Laker
it.
fan.
Steve just revealed himself. Yesterday. You already know.
Steve just took a taco from you.
You literally have said in the group chat, I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm a Laker fan.
His mouth.
If anybody watch me on my live, if anybody watch my lives when I'm watching basketball and I'm watching the Lakers, I'm rooting for the Lakers. I'm not an anti-Denver fan.
Come on.
I'm rooting for my team. I'm not saying, man, okay. Oh, that was a good shot. That's a bad shot. Pass the ball. Good thing. I'm cheering my team
And ain't nobody on this side is saying I hate this, I hate
you.
That. No, it's not. Nigga,
You're an anti-Laker fan, and you're an anti-LeBron fan.
I respect LeBron. I don't have to root for him. I don't have to be on that fan with him. I know basketball. I know when you do some bullshit, I'm here to call that out. Box out. Back door. Man, what was that? You didn't even run back. What's all this complaining Y'all don't like that I get it, but I'm here to call it out because ain't nobody else here. I didn't go to LeBron camp. I ain't got to be that's training his son. I ain't that invited to Taco Tuesday. You know who I'm that? I don't like that I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you dress.
Drake got murdered, by the way. Anyways, holy shit, man! This is what I think people watching Gil's Arena that don't like his opinions. I think they notice these things that Rashad's saying right now, which I'm glad that there's an open platform for people with different personalities to actually talk on and shit like that. So that's good for them for that point. But yeah, Rashad's pointing out some shit. Taco Tuesday, man. He's inviting you over, training his kid. These are all real things, right? Not the taco thing, but he trained his kid, right? Didn't he? Give him pointers and fucking talk with LeBron.
Yeah.
And it's I think people are just tired of the protection agency surrounding this guy, man. It's point his fucking flaws out. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's there's a cottage industry, bro. It's like Trump. It's like you were saying Drake, LeBron, and Trump.
Get free passes everywhere.
You get free pass.
And if they don't get a free pass, they ain't on there. They are not there.
No, they're not part of the team.
Yeah. Kind of roasted them here. I haven't watched enough Gil's Arena. I initially watched a lot of their earlier shows, but fell off, man.
Yeah.
He says some wild shit, man. Weird logical loopholes to run through, and it just all it does is confuse the audience. I think X minus Z plus Y. That's why LeBron's a GOAT. What? It's in the math. It's right there. It's his bald head. Look at him balding. He must be on roids. You're saying LeBron is on roids too? I didn't say that. You saying that. I'm just saying maybe MJ is too. God damn, bro. Man. This is hilarious, bro. Wait. Okay, with the Kendrick line, does he just say yeah, I am a hater. I hate the way he walks. I like the way he talks. The way he dresses. What happened?
I didn't catch that line that he said about that.
No, Rashad. He's using Kendrick's lyrics.
Yeah. Saying that. No, I didn't hear that.
He did. Yeah. It's weird that I suspect Rashad is like, kill him, Kendrick. Like, I bet he's like that. Like, his personality type is like, fuck that bitch ass Drake. Get him, Kendrick. Because there's something like, there's some sort of, at the very least, there's on some sort of subconscious level, there's a registry of like fuckery, of fraudulence, I think, with some of these guys. And it's like, yeah, Drake could be talented, but there's something that like recognize like something's not right here though. This seems canned and created in a lab somewhere. Like the narrative with him. And then you look at LeBron James, like the same thing. Like, yeah, LeBron's a good basketball. He's a great basketball player. But there's this weird, with the weird marketing thing that happens around him. It's like something here is not organic. Like something smells funny here. Like there's little metallic pieces in my food. Like what's going on here? Who's making this shit? And it's like the same names and faces over and over again that are boosting this guy up. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Why can't you just say he's great? Why can't you just say he's great?
Yeah.
Like, you are saying that. But he's not the best.
He's fucking weird, bro. He, as a player, he has a lot of inconsistencies.
Yeah.
And they're never his fault.
By his own actual narrative of just watching him for years, the actual narrative that's created organically from his experience in basketball does not match up to some of these other guys. Straight up. So why are we start adding in little narratives in the middle of these things? Like, oh no, his team sucked. Oh no, his coach sucked. Oh no, he played the best team ever. Like, we're adding these little narratives in there instead of just watching it for what it is. We're adding these little narratives and then saying, like, that's why he's the best. Or that's why he should be, according to Gil, maybe he's not the best to Gil on paper, but he still needs to be, like, celebrated 24/7. Instead of being like, yo, he missed that one shot right there. That was very important. So he turned the ball over right there. You're a hater. You are a hater. Anyways, he's better than Kobe Bryant. What? Like, can I not say anything now, Gil? Can I not say anything when you say he's better than Kobe? We know you can't say MJ anymore. And no, it's not his aura. It's straight up, like, just obvious. But they try to slide down to, like, well, he's better than Kobe. And people are like, excuse me? Is he? Is he better than Kobe? To where it's like, it looks like it's manufactured instead of organic. That's what it looks like. Even if Gil's just riding the coattails of other people's narratives, some of these bigger broadcasters like on ESPN and shit like that, in the super duper mainstream, even if he's riding the coattails of that shit, it's still inorganic, man. Or it looks that way at least. It doesn't look like, do you guys really believe this? Like, when LeBron retires, are you going to still be, like, doing segments on him every day, saying how, like, okay, who's better, LeBron or MJ? We're going to keep doing that when the numbers stop compiling? Probably not. You're going to look for the new sensation to boost up and ride for ratings. Like, if there's anything quote unquote real person hates more than anything, it's fake shit, bro. Bullshit. People hate bullshit. At least motherfuckers that don't engage in bullshit. They hate bullshit. And if you sell them something that's so obviously bullshit, just because someone's filthy rich, someone's popular, someone's in the media all the time, it just doubles down on how, upsetting it is to see this marketing fucking campaigns for these guys. For the Drakes, the Trumps, the LeBrons. Now, LeBron's, for me right now, is one of the guys where I don't know exactly if he's in on it. How much he's in on it. He's in on it to some degree. But, like, that could be just like, I just want to make money, man. That's why. Okay. I don't like that either, but it's better than, like, you don't actually think you're, that good. But you need the marketing to make yourself look that good. Like, that's, to me, worse than even doing it for money. For some reason. I don't know why, but that's just how I feel.
There's no way, at this point, there's no way money's the problem. at this point.
I'm just throwing shit out there, as in he looks the most innocent out of those 3 names I named.
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Like Drake, you're caught. Like it's like no one's dribbling the ball for LeBron, right? Like Drake, like who's writing for you, bro? Trump, who's writing for you? Your speeches, your narratives, your concept. Like, who's running your office when you're president? Like that, yeah. A little bit scarier with those two compared to LeBron, but who knows? Maybe LeBron's all up in on it, bro. Has secret meetings with Brian Windhorst, fucking secret powwows, undisclosed locations. Could be all up on the. Could be all in like with juicing and shit like that. PEDs. He could be all up in that.
I didn't even show you that, bro. Brian Windhorst and Stephen A. were arguing. This is before the playoffs started, where he was making excuses for LeBron and Steph Curry, that if neither one of them make the playoffs, it's not a failure because this NBA now is more difficult than it was 6 years ago. That was Brian Windhorst's excuse, and Stephen A. was going ballistic. And even Shannon Sharp were like, "Are you crazy? Like, hell yeah, this is a disappointment. They don't make the playoffs."
Retconning history in real time.
Retconning history, this is the dick ride.
Like, sorry. And that's the thing I worry about, is that when LeBron retires, that if they keep going back to this thing and just keep trying to infuse ideas that weren't there before, it's trying to add, like, sprinkle them in throughout this history that we saw with our eyes, but they're going to tell us, like, no, you didn't see it right. You missed out on this part right here, or that part right there. Here's LeBron doing this. Here's LeBron doing that. Here's LeBron's clutch time stats that you missed out on.
I'll show you clutch time stats where LeBron's sagging on Jamal Murray when he misses a 3, and Jamal Murray fucking wins the game. Because he's backpedaling. He can't be bothered in full court press when their team needs to stop to go to overtime.
But on a fast break with no one around him, he runs and jumps as well as anyone in the fucking NBA.
As well as anyone. And he does that by doing nothing on the other side of the court. Cherry picking and shit.
Good God. That's 100% going to be retconned. They're going to show his block shots and his steals, but they're not going to show him just sitting there blowing on his hands on defense. Thank you, angry old Hoops fan. I think he's a bit of a hater. That guy's a hater, man. I have to think so. But he'll still point shit out that I think are worth talking about, honestly. But whatever. All right, I guess there's like a couple seconds left of this.
Nah, it's done. Charles is gonna.
Well, let's hear him do the Kendrick Lamar. There we go. Just because finally someone that we view as like, oh, this guy is like a real artist, Kendrick Lamar, like destroying this fake motherfucker, bro. Thank God. Maybe Drake drops a banger. Him and his what was it, 20 writers?
His lab. He's got a whole lab.
His lab. The sweatshop.
Lab of scientists, right? Yeah, sweatshop, lab, writer.
All right, here we go.
He run back. What's all this complaining shit? Y'all don't like that shit. Get it, but I'm here to call it out because ain't nobody else here. I didn't go to LeBron camp. I ain't got to be the that's training his son. I ain't that getting invited to Taco Tuesday. You know who I'm that nigga? I don't like that shit. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like none of that.
Oh my God.
So you heard what they had to say, and then I think
Charles didn't get that reference.
Ah, shut.
Charles fucking square.
I'm New York. New York, what's up? But yeah, fucking that one's actually right. Is Rashad bringing up he don't get back on defense? Like it's how. What if Rashad be circling YouTube? Like anyone else see what I see, man?
Yeah, what is all this complaining shit, bro? For real, bro. He makes a turnover that's clearly his fault, and he's fucking yelling at AD like, bro, what the fuck is AD? Is AD supposed to teleport through a human being to stop you from turning the ball over?
Supposed to 2K through that shit, bro. Legit. God damn, man.
Hey, how the fuck did 2K do an animation to have Harden travel, but they don't have an animation for LeBron flopping, bro? Like that shit is crazy.
There's no flopping in the NBA. Come on.
LeBron getting shot. He fucking he initiates contact, so he fucking acts like he got shot with a magnum.
You imagine 2K fucking like, they wanted to make the game so realistic they put a flop button in there. You can trick the AI referees. Like, oh, a back.
LeBron run that shit.
99 rating for flopping. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you're saying something like, I'm pretty sure Rashad's been, I'm very well aware that Rashad's been saying things like this, not this aggressively, but he's been saying things about like LeBron, and then comparing LeBron and Kobe, he'd get upset a bit, but he'd keep it kind of cool. And then right here, he just went off. Right now, if you're Rashad, right, and let's say he's like really like seeing things for what's happening in front of us, the whole LeBron marketing thing, right? Let's say he's seeing that and he's just normally he's just pointing it out, like, yo, LeBron didn't get back on defense here. Like, oh, he missed that shot that was important. He turned the ball over here where it's even more important. He turned the ball over, and no one pays him any attention, right? He just keeps saying it. He's like, yeah, but I remember when Kobe did this, and he's like points out something positive about Kobe. Like, did you guys forget about Kobe Bryant? Like, Kobe Bryant did this all like over here. Like, let's say he's like calm about it, right? As time goes by, to where Rashad keeps making these points, and they're like, and they nod their heads like they're listening, like, yeah, sure, Rashad, yeah, sure. And then as time goes, at the same time they're still saying, like, well, LeBron's better than Kobe. At some point, that dude's gonna be like, what the fuck? I keep telling you about this Kobe. You guys keep ignoring everything I'm saying for the sake of boosting up this guy. Like, I keep saying it, to where now Rashad looks like the crazy person, and these guys look like the sane people. Like, that is a weird phenomenon that happens. Like yo, man, Drake has ghostwriters though, right? Yeah, he does. But he wrote that one right there. He wrote that one. Well, how do you know that? Come on, that sounds like Drake, but you already have other things that sound like Drake that aren't his.
What's that even?
Bro, I'm telling you, it sounds just like him. That has to be him. He wrote that shit, man. Come on. All right, whatever. Then little Yachty's little what's it called? Reference track comes out. Like, yo, he's right here. Point blank evidence. Yeah, maybe Yachty wrote that one, but this other thing, that sounds just like Drake, man. Drake wrote that shit. To where it's like, am I the crazy one now if I start yelling about it? Like, yo, why are you yelling, man? Yo, calm down.
Yeah, like gaslight.
Exactly. It's where it's like, you look like the crazy person screaming like, hey, the world's going insane. Like, yo, bro, this guy's crazy, man. Anyways, let's go eat metal ice cream. Let's go eat ice cream with metal chips in it.
Jesus.
Like, you guys are the crazy ones. Like, what the fuck? That I can see someone going off at a certain point. If they're, like I said, real. Shout out to Metric for a song called Synthetica. Already talking about stuff like this. But, all right. Anything you want to say, Anthony? Brand this shit.
No, I agree though. Like, yeah, it's I didn't look at it that way, as far as like how they kind of manipulate him by basically being apathetic to his point, and then, but at the same time propagating bullshit.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he goes like on a little tantrum, they'll like clip it up and be like, it's Rashad being crazy again. Because he's done himself no favors in the past.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He has moments where he's like saying some wild shit.
And it's kind of like you were saying about that guy from Player's Choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ticket.
Or
yeah,
Ticket, where he says outlandish shit, but once in a while, like he'll say some shit like, "Yo, this is a sensible argument," but there's no one receptive to it because he's been caught up in other shit that's kind of like not
exactly
beyond the pale. So yeah, no, that's a crazy, like yeah, that's a wild strategy. But the shit he was saying, it's like Rashad can be as crazy as he wants, bro. This guy's talking about fucking trading gifts, Taco Tuesdays and shit. Like, nah, he left no room for doubt. Like, oh no, like, y'all think I'm dumb? I see what y'all be doing in the background. Like he's literally like he's like, oh, like he tattletaled on y'all. Like,
I mean, the dude's gonna get fed up at some point if he's just some guy that's there to be like, oh, you play the Rashad role, you be an asshole and you yell and stuff like that. If it was like that, I don't think he wouldn't have said any of this. This makes me think that like he's really just Rashad McCants just hanging out there, and then he just says his opinion straight up. Like that's it. There's no like fuckery happening with his personality is his personality, which is why you're gonna get those moments where it's like you were just dead wrong, but you were still like, you know, like kind of clowning yourself.
yeah, that's also weird. That's also weird, man. I believe Kenyon Mars got two kids that are one's in the league and one's like trying to get. I could be wrong. It may just be that one kid.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, he's got a kid in the league. And then fucking Gil's got like he's probably gonna have like a top 20 kid as well in the league at some point.
I've seen some of his kid play. Elijah, I think his name is Elijah Arenas. Bit of a ball hog, but you know he's not playing in the best competition. A little bit of a ball hog like style of play, like he's there to score, but he has like the size and athleticism.
He has a tangible. He has a tangible.
Yeah, he's gonna play obviously he's gonna play at D1 next level, and then he could probably play in the NBA after that. He's gonna have the best trainers in the world. He'll probably make it. In his opinion, but he is a gunner. Like I wonder if, like, yo, but Dad, he was wide open. I told you to take the shot. Always take the shot. Like Gil makes me think about his personality. Like it's more important to score 35 a game than it is to win a title while scoring like 20.
Literally, yeah. Winning is like the least important thing to Gil. At all times, bro. He's in regards to like I don't even know like how to put it. Like in regards to like playing the game of basketball, he's like a degenerate.
He's that guy the coach is always talking about, where it's like a coach will bring up an example. Yeah, you want that? You ever see that kid that's walking around? He's like, yo, we lost, but I scored 30 points. Never be that kid. Don't ever be that kid. Gil's like, huh? I can pull this off. It's getting me to the league.
On like on some preacher shit though, like. Don't you ever wonder, like, yo, like LaMelo Ball, all these guys, like, how they come up and they're like toxic players, and then you start to wonder, like, yo, how the fuck do these players learn how to lead men? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I see a guy like Ant-Man, it's like, yo, Ant-Man's like, yo, he's built different, bro. Like, I see that shit all over him. Like, nah, this guy wants to be great. Like, great in the sense of, like, he wants to be, like, a real fucking, like, it's not corny, not like a superhero, but, like, he's going about it in what I, in my heart of hearts, would be the right way to go about it. Where he's trying to inspire others around him. And lead by example and be like, yo, like, I gotta put my body on the line for you guys, so y'all can do it for me.
Yes.
He was all mic'd up, bro. He was a vibe, bro. He was talking to Rudy. He was talking to Cat. He was talking to everybody. He was like, yo. And it was like, yo, Bill got five. The way he was just talking, like, yo, he's so into the fucking communication, the game. Like, he's trying to motivate his players. Like, yo, like, I'm here, I'm here. And at the end of the shit, it's like, I think it was Cat. He's like, all right, take us there. Like, literally, like, inspiring his teammates.
I think if Anthony Edwards was scoring, this is just my outside belief about the guy. If Anthony Edwards was scoring 15, 16 points per game, he'd be the same personality, bro. I think he'd be that same personality. Like,
yeah,
I don't need to score 40, per game and be like, get all the fucking applause and all that shit. Like, I think he is built different. Like, actually,
it's like weird, bro. I'm telling you, it's weird. Like, when have you seen James Harden try to block somebody? When have you seen LaMelo Ball try to fucking like go all out for a fucking a 50-50 ball? Like, bro, like it's little things like that, bro.
I mean, Derek
It's like
Jeter, you play hard, I'll get hurt. But you see Ant Edwards, like, well, this guy's playing all the fucking games.
this fucker's getting hurt anyway.
I know.
Fucking LaMelo Ball. And yo, it's full circle when did you hear? Like you missed it because you don't really watch Gil's arena. Like Gil's like he was trying to say like, oh, LaMelo's like next year's probably gonna be a top 5 player. Like really dick riding him to the point where like, oh, you see him and you, or you see you and him. I mean,
Yeah.
cut from the same cloth of player. Like, yeah, that's how you would have played if you were around now. Maybe a little. You probably stayed on the court. You probably would have been a better player than he is.
Oh yeah, he is a better player than my opinion.
But cut from that same cloth, basically.
I'm not trying to be a weirdo about it and like looking to be. I'm not trying to like look into people's families, but like he's a basketball player. Go look at Gil's kid. Go look at Elijah Arenas. Go watch his like some of the highlights even of him playing. And first of all, he's not playing against great competition from the videos I've seen. Maybe he moved up since then or whatever, or went to a different school or some shit like that. I know big players do that all the time.
Yeah.
But watching him, I'm like, dude, you could like, who's telling you to play this way, man? Like, look at your size and the skills you have, your jump shooting and all that shit. Like,
it's a no-brainer. We know who's telling him.
well, it's like, bro, just like you're playing in these schools, like average fucking, 12, 13, 14 assists. Do that shit with low turnovers. Like, work on that shit. Maybe averaging a good amount of assists or whatever, but it's like really like make your team like get your teammates involved, like really get them there, like really do that, and like because your shots are already there, your size is already there, your athleticism is kind of getting there. He doesn't have man athleticism yet, but he's like getting there. So it's like, dude, take advantage of this shit. And when it's game time, like you fucking pull up from 40 if you have, like do your thing at that point. But instead, the entire game looks like that. It's just like pulling up from 40.
It's so weird, bro. Like, yo, the NBA and baseball have the same problem, bro. Like, I'm going a little tangent, but it's like, yeah, man, the NFL's on that slave trade shit. I'm not gonna lie, they're on that fucking slave trade. Fucking like mind fuck the players and shit. But there is something to building a culture around. You want an alpha to lead your team. It's usually a quarterback, but on defense too. But basically, you want alphas to lead the pack. And I feel like the NBA, like, look at fucking Booker, man. Look at these players, bro. Halliburton, like, yo, you're the man of the team. Like, where the fuck, Young, man? Like, what the fuck is going on with these front offices, man? Like, do you guys just sit back and like just like, oh fuck it, this guy can score 30. That's all we need. Like, yo, you don't try to develop these guys into becoming like, I don't want to be cliche and say real men, But like I don't know, as far as like add some type of maturity to them, add some type of teach some life lessons about accountability. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be preaching because that shit could go the wrong way as well. But I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like that's missing in the NBA, man. Like yo, you're the man of the team. You gotta do X, Y, and Z. You gotta fucking be trying.
Yeah.
It can't just be like, oh, you came like this, so you're gonna be special because you fucking took the initiative like that. Why is it just like it's like that? It's like they have free reign, but free reign and like I don't. It's not like oh the prisoners are leading the asylum. It's weird,
Yeah.
man. I don't know, man. I feel like that shit is lacking in the league, bro. Like you need more motherfuckers to buy in, bro. Buy into like this is what the team expects of you, and you have to take in and you have to fucking lead by example. Lead as in I don't like as a true like a leader, bro. Like why aren't they looking for leaders in those positions?
Yeah.
You're a franchise player. You need to act like one. Like I see T-Mac, bro. T-Mac used to be like that too, bro. Yo, this guy was the man, bro. Like when he was in Houston, I'm like, oh, you're the man, bro. Like yeah, you lead by example and shit.
Yeah.
Kobe, of course. Like Tim Duncan's probably the best example.
Yeah. To where if they don't fit that culture, they're probably gonna be gone. Like in my opinion, kind of the right way. It's not like, sorry, my opinion. Call me a LeBron hater or whatever, but it looks like he looks for like, well, yo, how many points he scored last year? What's he doing this year? Can we trade for him? Like that type of shit versus like, oh, I need a Derek Fisher over here because I know he knows how to win. Like he's a winner. This guy knows how to fucking win in basketball and big games.
Even him, bro. It's like, yo, like, why do I feel like the accountability and all the like do you have these traits? But they're more for like protecting the shield of LeBron James. It's not about outwardly trying to like inspire. Maybe that might be a cliche too, like me saying inspire. What I mean by inspire is like, yo, like I'm trying to fucking cultivate a culture wherever I go. We're like, nah, you gotta be a professional. You gotta take your craft seriously. Like it goes back to that video you made of like, oh, it's just basketball. When you're talking about D'Angelo Russell in the corner and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Whereas, yo, it's like that's weird. That's a weird way to look at things. But but the lore has been built up because of his stature, where most people wouldn't even question that shit. Like, nah, he's definitely that kind of guy. But is he really that kind of guy, man? Like, shit seems like shit slides off when he's around.
Or
And
he already
it's like
lost hope.
well, yeah, that too. But that's part of the equation. That's also part of the equation. Like,
It's
which is,
an
I mean,
effort thing.
the way he complains, it's like it's kind of obvious that
That big old effort thing, man. Like that's what I was saying in that video too. It was like, yo, just being like, was it that? It might have been a different video. Either way, it's like this idea. I think it was that video. Like the idea of playing perfect is like not realistic.
yeah,
It's not realistic.
it's not realistic.
But
Exactly.
effort, you can put effort in, and it gives you a chance later on. No matter what the score is, if you're putting effort in, max effort all the time. I don't mean like full sprint every single fucking time, but like actually have a strategy with every step you take on the court. Like all of it is maximum effort mentally and wherever you can go physically. If you can do that, like the lead doesn't matter unless like obviously there's 2 seconds left, you're fucked. But I'm saying like you can keep yourself in a basketball game just from effort plays alone. And then maybe it can lead to that one moment. Even if the team's better than you, it can lead to maybe a moment where you have a chance to like take the lead or take over the game or whatever the fuck. Maybe you get hot, whatever. Like, but if the effort isn't there, like, good fucking luck, man.
And it's like, where's the mental toughness, bro? Cause it's like it's such a microcosm of the way he played. Like we watch him play, bro. He's fucking trying. Like he's trying to do something. It doesn't go his way. You can tell that his body language stinks, bro. It's fucking huge odor, bro. Fucking
That's
bitter, complaining, giving up on plays when he doesn't get his way.
as far as the Lakers go. That's him and D'Lo look like that. They look like sour saps. Which shit ain't good. Especially D'Lo. D'Lo looks like my fucking someone stole my smile type of shit, bro. My smile's gone. I'm trying to find it again. Like he gets down and out, man. Guy like AD plays fucking hard, man. He plays hard like all the time. It seems like Reeves plays fucking hard. Rui plays fucking hard.
Quiet, dude. AD seems to be taking this shit laying down, man.
And think he's like, I think in his mind, it's like, I did my job. Like once the game's over, I did what I did. Like I did my job, and it didn't work out. But I don't know. But the way when I've seen him play, it looks like he's like trying when he's in the game.
Yeah, dude.
And
at some point, he's gotta get fed up. He's like, there's gotta be some Kyrie shit. Well, I'm just tired of this guy, bro.
Well, when you see a team, like if you're looking at your own team and you're like, yo, wait a minute, are you guys fighting to not get swept as opposed to win the series? There's a big difference there. There's a couple of these games here we could have won. I think we had the lead. I think they had the lead in all the first 3 games. They had the lead going into halftime or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like a significant, like a 10-point lead sometimes. Like, bro, you can't give that shit up. And then when they do, and it's like we lost, it's like now you're just playing to not get swept instead of win the series. Now it's like, what the fuck am I? It's it sucks. And and honestly, the media leaving room for excuses and shit like that does not help you if you're an AD type of player. Oh no, you guys need another superstar. You should be like, yo, I'm fucking here. What are you talking about? I'm here. I'm a fucking pillar on defense and offense. Who the fuck do we need? Just run the ball, run the fucking plays through me, straight up. But all right. Let's end this shit. Man, oh man. It'd be cool. Like I'm curious what Minnesota's gonna do. Actually, if you're a Minnesota fan, you should be very excited to see like what happens. But all right, yeah, Rashad McCants, Gilbert. Like Rashad sees what I think a lot of us see watching any type of Gil's Arena or Gilbert Arena's comments in any regard. Like it looked like, man, you're not saying it directly, but it looks like this. And then if I question it, all of a sudden, you're a hater. I just love basketball, but it seems like you always focus in this direction and you make these excuses and your weird reasoning. And if LeBron did something bad, you're like, well, that guy did something bad too. Aren't we looking at him? It's like, well, we are, but the way you do it makes it look like we're not supposed to say anything about LeBron, and it's the way it comes off to me, at least. So, all right, there's our reaction. Enjoy it.